How's it? Today we are learning how to format documents. It's not English class. We're not going to learn about grammar. Speaking of grammar, what do you call Santa's helpers? You call them subordinate clauses. Today we are learning about Google Docs and how to format like a research paper. Let's just go ahead and get started. Let's just call this research paper, and then maybe dash last comma first name, your first name. A lot of times there's a title page. Let's go ahead and check out a title page. We want to format it in the middle of our document. A lot of times you don't want to just put title, and the title is going to be maybe the history of, and then put your name. I'm just going to make up a name, John Lee. And sometimes students will just hit enter, enter, enter to put that in the middle. Let's not do that. Instead, let's go ahead and Command X to cut out our title. Hit table insert, and let's go ahead and insert a cell right there. And let's bring our, hit Command minus. If you want to zoom out, again, that's Command minus. And we can kind of see our document a little bit better. Then you can just bring that out, and then you'll notice it stops right about there on the edge of the page. Okay, and now we can Command V to paste that in the middle, and then you can right click and I'm going to zoom back in, Command plus. You can go to table properties, control click table properties, and cell vertical alignment. We're going to put that in the center. And we do not need table border, so we're going to put that white and 0, and we're going to hit OK. So now, as you notice, it comes right into the middle. And if you want to zoom out, again, you can go to here, 50%. Command plus and minus will zoom in and out the browser, so it's probably not good to do it that way. This is a better way, is just doing it with the view. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we need to insert let's do our page properties. So let's go to File, Page Setup, and we're going to make sure all these are 1 inch all the way around. We're in Korea right now, so we're going to go A4. Because that's the standard size, and we're going to hit and these are in inches. Okay, we're going to go to the next page. Just click anywhere down here and go to Insert and Page Break, or Command Enter. Now notice that it has like a dotted line. Instead of a dotted line, let's just go to View and Print Layout, so it looks a little bit more like a page. Okay, and now let's just go ahead and create an outline. Okay, outline of the history of and your name. So for an outline, we're gonna start. Let's just put outline. Hit enter. Now we are gonna double space all of this. So go ahead and highlight everything and go to Format, and we're gonna go line spacing and choose double. We're also going to choose Times New Roman. So just hit Command A and choose Times New Roman, which is more of a default font for a research paper, or it should be. And then we're going to choose right here the Roman numeral and then AB. Okay, for our outline, we are going to place where we lived. So put the first place. Let's say you were born in Korea, so put the city or in the country, so maybe Seoul, South Korea, and then born in Seoul. And actually, let's just put the countries. So South Korea, born in Seoul, lived first 3 years. And then hit enter and then shift tab. And the next place is maybe where you moved. Now if you've been in Korea your whole life, maybe just change your cities. So Busan. But if you move to another country, then you can do countries. So let's just say we moved to Hong Kong. Okay, and you can put like maybe why you moved to Hong Kong or what you liked about Hong Kong in A. It's just something about living there. Now if you ever want to change these, you can go to Format and List Options, and here you can customize your list with either bullets and numbering. Okay, so you want to go ahead and do at least 3, preferably how many times you moved, but at least 3, or your 3 biggest moves, to show that you know how to do an outline. After you do your outline, you're going to hit Insert and Page Break or Command Enter. Okay, and we're going to create a list. We're going to create a list of memories. So we'll call this Memory List. And you need to go up here to our lists and choose one of these. I'll let you choose which one you want. I'll choose this one. And you're just going to list 2 memories that you like growing up. So maybe for me, one of them was riding a bike for the first time. I hit Enter and Tab, and maybe who helped you. So I'm going to say my dad bought me a new bike, and then maybe it was red with a racing stripe. And hit Enter and then hit Shift Tab. Okay, now in Shift Tab it goes back 1 level, and then I can place my second memory. So I'm going to put my second memory is going to a baseball game with my dad. Okay, and maybe the team. It was the Twins, and he bought me a glove. And again, if you ever want to change the format of these, you can hit Format, Lists, and Number Options and change the bullet. You can even go to More Bullets and customize it to any of these you want. See? So to go ahead and put a custom bullet as your second level, and make sure they're all the same like that. Now let's insert an image here below our memory list. They have this really nice research and tools. You can go to Research, and here it allows you to use Google, to search various databases. Let's say you want to have an image, and let's say you want to have like a twin or a bike. I wanted to do me riding a bike. I can, maybe it's it, a red, maybe that's similar to the bike I rode. So I can just insert that right in there like this. Okay, and I'm going to hit Wrap Text so I can just click and move it. So why don't you choose an image to best represent, and it looks nice with there's white space around. If you can't find one, that's fine. And find 2 images. So click and drag that in there, and again I'm going to go Wrap Text and put that on the side, and you can resize it accordingly. Okay, so, and that 1/8 margin, that's how much space is around here. So if you notice, if I increase or I decrease it 0, the text is going to go more closer around the text. So that's what the margin does. And some other things you can use with it is like a dictionary. You can everything thesaurus, finding words. So definitely try to use that in your research. It can really be helpful. So that's an example of titles and outlines and lists. That was fun.